Hi, welcome to BISP Solutions. My name is Sonal Sharma and I am working as functional consultant with BISP Solutions. In today's video, we are going to cover that what is the task flow for administrator and power user and how the user's tasks are related to reconciliation compliances. We need to understand first that who are the users and who is the administrator. Administrator here in the ARCS application is the service administrator, who is basically responsible for providing the rules for configuration part as well, taking consideration for saving the submitted reconciliation if the non-compliance of policies happen, whether the user is going to perform his task or jobs properly or not, as well as some of the approvals related tasks can be attached to the service administrator's profile. On the other hand, the users, there are four types of users as you can see. The preparer is the first person who is, responsible for giving the explanation over any balance to balance comparison in the balance comparison method, or who is responsible for giving the justification for any variance or any differences occurring in the reconciliation. He is also can provide the justification or explanation through some modes available to it, like he can provide the reconciling items, he can provide the balance explanation, add some attachments, provide some comments for supporting its justifications. The reviewer is the person who is responsible for approval or rejection of any of the reconciliation if it is not as per his satisfaction level, or he is not satisfied with the attachment or the explanation provided by the preparer. The commentator is a person who can additionally provide the comments, or the viewer are the person who can only see the reconciliation. Now we are moving to the administrator's task flow related to reconciliation. First of all, we need to go to there are two types of tasks given or assigned or powers given to the administrator here. The first one is related to the profile and the second one is related to the reconciliation. In the profile side, if you go, here you can see the list of the profiles already created. Here, the administrator has powers. Suppose I am selecting any of the profile here, or even without selecting, there is action tab which is providing some of the task flow for the administrator related to profile. That the administrator can copy or delete any of the profile. He can save the list here so that he can see the list name here, according to which it can attach some of the profiles to that particular list. He has power to import or export the number of profiles here, like here you can see, if you want to, if the administrator want to import any profile, he can choose the file from here. He can provide that as profiles, or if you want to select it for summary reconciliation purpose, he can also select the summary reconciliation children button. He need to provide the import type, like he want to update this already created profile for the same name, or he want to replace it, like he want to delete the old one and want to attach the new one. You need to the administrator need to provide the data format, date format, which is already, there are multiple options provided for that particular date related to that profile what he is attaching. And he can also provide the delimiter, like in which form that file is basically related to. So these are the basic information related to import profile you need to provide, and go to import button and you can directly import any of the profiles or multiple profiles at one single shot. Okay, so here you can import the profiles. In the same way, you can export the files. You can select any of the profiles, single selected profile or multiple profile. There are option of it, and in which format you want that data into your system, in that form you can export the file. From here, you can also some of the important elements like set attribute. You can set any attribute here from this particular option. You can add some of the attribute and set this add as default attributes. You can also uh, add or set the user, like if you want to change any user, or if you want to switch any user, if you want to remove any user, you can do this from here. Here, one important thing I want to share it with you. See, here the select column is provided here. Okay, so if you want to see the this particular list of profiles already created, suppose I want to add, like I want to see the columns of account type per profile. I want to add the preparer and the reviewer here. Okay, so I want to select the reviewer and the preparer. Okay, I want to select the risk rating here. Okay, these are the things I want to see at the time of watching the list of the profiles basically. This is the preparer. Okay, so these are the basic attributes on which basis I want to see the columns of each in particular profiles. So I need to select those and click on the arrow, shift arrow button to the right side, and click OK on it. So now I am able to see the preparer related to particular profile, the reviewer, the risk rating attached to it, and what is the account type of particular profile. So these are the things you can see from this select column option, which is available for the administrator. You can also remove the user. You can also set the user from here and create the reconciliation as well. So this is what basically administrator can do with the profile section. Now, what are the tasks that he needs to perform related to reconciliation part? We are going to cover that. It is more of similar like the profile, but I am going to show you. Like as you can see, this is the list of the reconciliation for particular July period. What are the administrator's tasks here? He can again save the list as we already seen, select the column, generate the report binder. This is again one of the additional point here, that reconciliation for particular any reconciliation, you need to download that report for the use of offline purpose. You can also generate the report binder here. You can import, export the number of reconciliation. You can set the attributes, add or set users, remove users. You can also run the rules. This is the power which is assigned to the administrator only. And there are some options like if you want to update any of the reconciliation, or if you want to attach something with it, you want to submit, approve, or anything, any alert you want to create or assign the existing one, you can do it from the reconciliation part. This is done from the point of administrator. Okay, so now I am moving to any of the preparer. I'm just showing you, it is more or less a bit similar, but I will show you so that you can understand the difference in case of some of the powers or the functionality assigned to the users or the administrator. So here I am logging in with the preparer, that is preparer of any reconciliation. Here I can see that this is the profile list in showing in the screen of the preparer. Here it is the profile. All the options given to the preparer are more or less same, but he has no power to copy or delete any of the profile. He can change the user, set the user, remove the user. He can see as per its requirement, select the columns. He can save the list, import, export the list of the profiles. So these are the powers he has to do here. One another thing which is an additional point here is, suppose administrator assign any of the preparer to show to work on some of the profiles only. He is assigned for some specific profile. Suppose Mr. Frank Taylor is responsible for only 101 series of the profiles. Okay, as you can see, this is the 101 series of profile. Suppose any profile or any reconciliation arises in his control or in his, working functional area, like if there is any profile which is starting with 201 series. Okay, so in that case, the preparer need to, send the request or the send the particular detail of that particular profile, that he is not assigned or authorized to make any changes related to that particular profile. So this is the additional point here. This is how the profiles part of the preparer task works. And in the same way, the reconciliation, the preparer again has the same more or less same power related to the reconciliation part. Like here he can also do these all stuffs. Okay, so you can see this is more of same. So this is what the administrator used to work, and the task related to preparer or any of the reviewer. In the case of reviewer, it is just more or less same. He has the power to approve or reject the reconciliation. So this is basically the task flow of the service administrator or the users of the reconciliation in the accounts reconciliation cloud services application. So this is it for today's video. Thank you.